Welcome to today's vlog. Today we are going to be talking about 5 golden rules that you should be doing for muscle gain, and also in the background somewhere here you're basically going to be running through my upper session. My training's changed quite a little bit, which we'll talk about in another vlog, but here is my upper session nevertheless. So without further ado, we'll get into number 1 of the 5 golden rules for building muscle, and that's going to be keeping an appropriate rate of gain. And that's going to be something that I'm going to be speaking about all the time throughout my massing phase, or for the length of massing phase that I've got left. But keeping an appropriate rate of gain is going to keep you in a massing phase for as long as possible. If you have a really large rate of gain, you're going to be mini cutting in about 3, 4, 5 weeks. If you're too slow with it, you're not going to see any gains at all. So to succeed with muscle gain, you're going to have to be fueling your body, not depriving it. At the same time, don't take the piss, don't eat like a prick. Pretty much. So yeah, number 2 of the training rules is basically going to be training as hard as humanly possible and doing things you've never done before, right? You've got to think with each and every single massing phase that you do, you should be getting stronger and you should be doing things you've never done before at the same body weight. That equals new muscle tissue. It's very important that you do this, because a lot of people will just have like an appropriate rate of gain, which is fantastic, well done. However, they don't force themselves to grow in the gym. They're just pushing on this arbitrary 0.5% per week rate of gain, and then all of a sudden, yeah, they get fat and they're like, why? I've had an appropriate rate of gain. It's because you train like a pussy in the gym. So don't train like a pussy. Have the attempt of getting as strong as humanly possible in the gym, because guess what it's going to do? It's going to benefit you a lot. And it's benefited me this off season a fuck ton. Number 3 is going to be keeping meal timings in check. The difference between a massing phase and a fat loss phase is quite essentially just more food, right? More or less food. It shouldn't be a case of, yep, I'm in a massing phase, I'm just gonna get lax with everything, training, nutrition, right? Meal timings, I have like 3 meals a day and they're spaced like 7 hours apart. It's like, no, let's try and keep meal structure in play. Just keep eating our same 4 to 5 meals. It doesn't have to be accurate, like you don't have to like set an alarm. It's like 13:41 now. I don't have to set an alarm for like, right, I have to eat right now. It's like just eat within a 3 to 5 hour window, and just keep a similar structure every single day, right? Everyone's busy, they can't exactly eat at exactly the same times every day, but just keep it somewhat structured, because that's gonna benefit you no end. Again, the difference is you're just gonna have more food. That's pretty much it. The other one that I was going to speak about whilst my phone dies, anyway, is basically keeping sleep in check. And that's something, again, that will happen and occur in an off season. Like we get a little bit flexible with certain things, especially like going for meals out and kind of going out with friends and family, which is great, which is absolutely fine. Just try and keep sleep as in check as you humanly can, because that's going to benefit you so much when it comes down to training performance. Because understand, if you're at peak strength and you're fucking not sleeping very well, you're sleeping like 4 or 5 hours a day, and you're expected to try and do that again in the gym the next week or like the next day, like good luck. Like that's going to be quite tough. So just try and nail sleep as best you can. If you have any questions about sleep, I'm sure I've got a vlog about sleep. If not, then I'll do one. But yeah, sleep is the most underestimated thing that we have. Like, we do it every day, we all do it, right? But it's just so heavily neglected. We always look at like training, how many sets per week and all this good stuff, and meal timing, should I eat this, should I eat that, how much should I eat, etc. And then it's like sleep, it's like, oh yeah, I just go to sleep. It's like, no, like really focus in on sleep, because it's going to benefit you. And last but not least, which is going to be the hardest part of all, is quite essentially, you're going to have to be doing this for a long time. You're going to have to be doing step 1, step 2, step 3 and step 4 for as long as you can. That's how to really maximize your gains in the gym. This isn't like, oh yeah, I've nailed my sleep, I've nailed my nutrition, my rate of gain is absolutely fantastic, I'm like hitting new numbers in the gym, and you did it once, we did it for a week. It's like, yeah, that's not how to build muscle. How to build muscle is doing it for an extended period of time. So basically the last one is pretty much being consistent with it. Like, don't expect that nailing all of these variables for one day or 1 week is going to get you big, jacked and muscly like Ronnie Coleman. Not now. Like when he was quite big, jacked and muscly, but yeah, don't expect it like just 1 week all of a sudden you're just gonna blow up, because it's not, especially fucking naturally. You're gonna have to work your ass off fucking every week, every day. So yeah, consider that and nailed all of them, and then guess what? You're well on the way to gains. Notice I didn't really get too specific with like training splits or anything else like that, because yeah, like as long as you're consistent with your training and you enjoy it, we're good. As long as you're getting stronger with the movements that you enjoy as well, that's good. So yeah, that was this week's vlog. I hope you're very well. Yeah, if you have any questions about any of this, muscle gaining, etc., then please let me know. If you really don't know how to do any of this, then feel free to reach out via the link in the description. We do have coaching slots available. We can obviously take you through that journey, which is exciting. It's definitely, if you've never done an off season with a coach, I would definitely recommend it, because it's going to be a fucking game changer for you. But I'll leave that there. I'll leave the plug there. I'll leave the selling there, and I hope you're well. And I'll see you in the next vloggy poo. Peace.